Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking SWV and Xscape, the Queens of R&B, Season 1, Episode 6, which is the season finale. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. Okay, so before we get into the show, I saw some of the clips of Tasha on Watch What Happens Live, and she makes this comment that Mama Joyce reached out to her and told her to stop singing on Instagram. Okay, so I know a lot of people are going back and forth on what they believe. Do they think Mama Joyce reached out to her, or do they think that, she's absolutely lying? In my opinion, I think she's lying. I mean, I do know that Mama Joyce gets all of her information from the streets. And I do know that Mama Joyce loves to threaten to dog walk people, and I know that her and her sisters believe that everything is a setup from Todd. I get it. But I think that Tasha is absolutely lying. Ma'am, no. I don't think that Mama Joyce would reach out to you to ask you to stop singing online. It just doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense that she's lying about it either. I don't know, just my gut instinct says that she's lying. Not only that, it wasn't that long ago that Candy and Tamika said that Tasha changed her phone number. They're saying that she changed her phone number about 6 months ago. So when would Mama Joyce reach out to you to ask you to stop singing on the Instagram? I don't know. Anyway, that's just my take on it. I think it's a bunch of bull. Mama Joyce didn't reach out to Tasha. And when you think about it, if she did reach out to Tasha, I'm sure it wouldn't be to stop singing on Instagram. She would probably reach out to her to tell her to stop being such a jackass to her daughter. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving on. So the episode picks up and Rocky is on speakerphone with LaTasha and the rest of the girls, claiming that he's done nothing wrong. He's got nothing to hide. Don't speak for me. And when he says, don't speak for me, Tamika says her sister absolutely knows that she can't speak without him. She can hardly speak with him. And that's the truth. That is the truth. I agree with her too when she says that Tasha is brainwashed. I really think that she is. Her behavior with Rocky to me reminds me of a emotionally abused wife. She's always looking at him to see if it's okay to say something or should I say something. It just seemed a little odd to me, their whole relationship. It seems staged and phony, and it doesn't look like it's a whole lot of passion in that relationship, in my opinion. I absolutely believe the text messages are true. I think that Rocky is 100% lying about everything, and I truly do believe that that man was making deals behind their back and collecting extra money. And I also believe that LaTasha knew all about it. I think she is absolutely a part of this scheming and conniving that Rocky does. So much so when they were having their one-on-one, he's saying that he doesn't know how you can cash somebody's check in somebody else's account. And then he goes on to say exactly how you can cash somebody's check in someone else's account. And I'm not saying that they did it because I don't want to get sued. So this is all alleged. But that sounds exactly like what you were just saying. It sounds like that's what you were doing. I think you stole her royalty checks, and I also think you were absolutely getting kickbacks. I think that Tasha knew about it, and that's why she kept on looking at them as if she didn't understand. It is not computing. I don't understand. You understand. You understand how text messages work. You understand how receipts from the bank works when they show you proof of wire transfers. You know how that works. And I believe the text messages when your husband said he let you know about the money the promoter sent. Then she's going to storm out of there, and call Miss Gloria. Miss Gloria, who only cares about Tasha's side of the story. Get the hell out of here. Now, I do appreciate that SWV has decided that they are going to let Xscape have the last song, Understanding, and I appreciate them for doing that. However, when we do see the concert, we do see the performance, Clearly, Weak should have been the last song. The audience participation was on point and everybody was singing along. Coco didn't even really have to sing the song because the whole audience was doing it. And I'm not saying that the audience wasn't participating and singing along with understanding, but not as much as they were for Weak. I also appreciated how shady the editors were. Every time the girls' songs came up, they put on the Billboard chart where the song charted. Okay, SWV's songs charted a little higher than Xscape's songs, and some of Xscape's songs, if I'm not mistaken, didn't even chart. I'm just saying, I still love both groups. I'm just saying. And you know, you guys, I don't have a lot of fashion sense, you know. Actually, I don't have any fashion sense. My wardrobe consists of t-shirts, jeans, and tennis shoes because that's what I'm comfortable in. Now, if you make it all black, that's my armor. I'm just saying, I'm ready for battle if I'm dressed in all black. Tennis shoes, jeans, and shirts. Don't give me a jacket because I'll swear I'm the female Blade. I will slay you. Anyway, moving on. What I was going to say is I really need Latasha to stop with the blonde. Blonde is not your color, ma'am. And I did not like that performance outfit. Everything was popping out of everywhere we don't want it to pop out of. I didn't appreciate it. And also, I wasn't a fan of Tamika's hair or, you know, outfit for the performance. However, SWV's performance outfits, I didn't like Taj's, but I like the other two. You know, I love Taj. I think she is amazing. She's one of the sweetest people. I just love that lady. Anyway, they are headed out to California. They are about to rehearse and then have this performance. In the van on the way to the hotel, they accused poor little Jaden of stealing the airplane blankets. He said he did not, that he brought that blanket with him. I wouldn't blame him if he stole the blanket. I really wouldn't. They charge so much anyway. So we find out that all the ladies are staying at a hotel. They're all staying at the same hotel. It's really nice, you know, for camaraderie, getting together, having a good time. We're about to go burn the stage down, but not Tasha. Tasha, she has gotten herself a rental house with a chef. I said, girl, you really do think that you're Beyonce. Anyway, did anybody notice that her and her husband, Miss King and Queen of Gospel, sat down and ate their morning breakfast without saying the prayer? I said, wait a minute, is y'all's faces sliding a bit? Because when we first seen them together, they made sure, oh, let's pray over this meal. You know, they wanted us to see that they pray in their home. I guess they don't pray in rental homes. Anyway, this is not my business. Her gospel album dropped on April the 7th. I'm going to Google it and see if I can see how many sales has happened, but I'm willing to bet it's not ranking on the charts. I'm just saying, you don't act like a gospel singer. You don't act like you want the Lord to come on by. There is no kumbaya. You never ask yourself, what would Jesus do? None of that. I'm just saying, I'm not interested in them.
Tasha, I don't want you to say two words on my behalf.
He don't never want you to say that.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. He talk for you all the time. That's why you're in this
Girl,
predicament.
That's not why I'm in this. I'm not in no predicament.
So I don't know, and I don't care, because I ain't got none of y'all money.
Well, it's right here. It's right here.
Girl, he wasn't stealing from
Girl,
you.
he been stealing.
Tamika, he's not been stealing from you.
I don't have to get kickbacks.
Look at you.
I don't get kickbacks. If somebody paying me, they owe me. That means I did the deal. So this ain't stealing.
Wish you could come out for this show.
No.
I love when I come off the stage and I run into you in Daddy's arms. That just make me feel like a rock star.
Because you are a rock star.
I'm a rock star, right, bro?
I don't even know how it's possible for somebody to steal somebody's royalty check unless they forged their name, got their social security. And plus I don't know nothing about it.
Well, that's how the stairs are.
Diana Ross is in the building. She has arrived.
Stop it!
He talking to him like that, but he paying them.
We don't do church in our set.
I don't have no more medication. I ran out. I just want to fight right now.
Let's just take it easy.
We've been taking it easy.
I know. Let's take it a little more easy.
That sounds corny.
Who said that sounds corny?
Who the hell ordering us around?
Don Juan.
Done.
I agree 200% on making it cohesive.
So shut the up.
Y'all be thinking it's me. It ain't.
Now, honey, when they go to this rehearsal, the whole creative, Tamika did her thing, okay? Tamika did her thing with the creative director. I think his name was Steve. They did a great job. They really did. I love the way the stage was set up. The graphics was beautiful. The lighting, the sound. The sound was on point. Now, you know, a couple weeks ago, Xscape posted their concert when it was just the three of them. The sound was horrific. The sound was bad. I mean, the outfits were bad too, but the sound was horrific. And I said, bring back Steve and the rest of the other people. Bring back the rest of the group. Anyway, all the ladies show up there. You know, they're on time. They're ready. You know, Candy had Don Juan with her and somebody else, but the other people were all a part of their management team, the choreographers, the lighting people, the set design people, all of those. Tasha shows up with 9 people in her entourage. I said, girl, you really do think that you are Diana Ross. She thinks that she is Diana Ross or Beyonce. Girl, please put your ear closed. You are not. You are not. Honey, listen, it just, this rehearsal didn't go the way it should, I assume. I'm not in the music business, so I don't know how this works. But it seems that whenever SWV got up there, they would sing or do their little medley or whatever, then walk off the stage like they're supposed to, come back, do a little 2-step, sing a little medley, a couple more steps, and walk on off. Xscape gets up there, hold it, stop, wait a minute, wait, cut it, should we do it? I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot. And they even got told off a little bit by their choreographer. He said, if you ain't going to do it right, don't do it at all. I'm just saying, we could just cut it all out. And I agree with Taj when she said he talking to them as if he paid him. Listen, I am not a diva in any way. There is nothing about me that says diva. There is nothing about me that is materialistic. There is nothing about me that is grandstanding. But let me tell you something. If you are working for me, Mr. Standing up at the top of the stage telling me if you ain't going to do it right, we're not going to do it at all. No, sir. Okay? Watch how you talk to me, especially if you want to cash my checks legally. You know what I mean? But I also can see his side. These are his steps. These are his numbers. And this is his name on this choreography. If you're not going to do his choreography the way he planned it, then don't do it. I can see that. I can see that. I'm just saying. Anyway, they decide they want to sing their song Living in Vain. And did anybody notice when they showed that flashback of the Living in Vain, there was 5 members in the group? I said, well, who's this tall girl that they are bleeping out? We're going to have to investigate. What happened to her? Did they put her out of the group, or did she just say, I don't want no parts and quit? I'm just saying, I'd like to know. Anyway, in the midst of all of this craziness, Coco says she don't do church in her performance, which I thought was weird because didn't we just talk about how you and your mama always sang gospel and how you was into church? Maybe she just doesn't want to mix religion with her programming. I have no idea, but she wasn't here for it. Next thing you know, she's talking about she has ran out of her medication and she ready to fight. I thought to myself, somebody please get down to your local Walgreens, CVS, Dwayne Reed, Rite Aid, a Walmart pharmacy. I don't give a damn. Get this woman some medicine. She acting a fool. I'm just saying. That's what I would have said. Anyway.
Hey. Now, what do all those people do?
I don't know. The people that are traveling with me are my team. My wardrobe, my stylist, I gotta stay on point. What you thought?
Thank you. Her assistant got an assistant.
Right. Tasha is like trying to portray like this big image of, I'm I'm the biggest, I'm the best, It's like, girl. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I'd rather see all them assistants than have to deal with Edward stealing hands.
Chopping your money up.
Girl, take it right up under your nose. Ever since those receipts of him taking money, he done disappeared.
My sister and I aren't really speaking, even on the stage. We don't have the same chemistry as we did before. A lot of times we'll kind of go by each other and smack each other on the butt or kind of, hit each other and say, girl, you do your thing, or sing, sis. I'm not getting any of that, but it's okay.
It was amazing. The fans loved it.
It was a great crowd, too.
They did.
Now, was it all worth it?
Yes.
It was. So, would y'all do this again?
I would.
I would.
What? I would.
If we could do what we did at such a last-minute scramble, I feel like, what if we really could rehearse for a longer period of time before we got to the show?
1, 2, 3.
I'm So Into You has gone from gold to platinum. Right Here has gone from gold to platinum. And Weak is now triple platinum.
Next thing you know, Don Juan wants to interject. Buddy, listen. First of all, Taj did go online and say that she did not tell Don Juan to shut the fuck up. She said that part was edited in. As you can see, they did not show her face when she said shut the fuck up. She said what happened was, after this whole thing went down, she walked off stage and she told Coco that Don Juan should shut the fuck up. She didn't say that directly to him. She also said if she had said that to him, everybody knows good and daggone well he would not have just sat there. He would have gotten smart with her and talked bad to her, which I have to agree. But I do think that he should shut the fuck up. I really do. This is their business. You work for Candy. You don't work for them. You manage Candy, not them. Okay, mind your business. You are not a part of the girls group. You over here acting like Peter. Stay out of women's business. So let them do what the hell they do. They've been doing this for 30 years. I'm just saying. One thing I thought was cute too is when Taj was talking to her son. She said, I really wish you and Daddy were here. I like it when I come off stage, I run into you guys' arms. I feel like a rock star. And her son says, Mom, you are a rock star. And she said, oh my gosh, I am. See what I mean? She's so sweet. She's so laid back and so regular. She doesn't act so fancy, so Hollywood, so ritzy ditzy. And she's rich. I'm just saying. When the day of the concert happens and Latasha shows up with her 9 extra people plus her husband, I said, oh gosh. Here she is again, and she's talking about how she's got her videographer, her assistant, her stylist, her hairdresser, her makeup artist. I said, girl, fire all of them, because your style is horrible. Your makeup is horrible. Your wigs are horrible. You are just paying them to make you look a mess. That's just my opinion. I have no fashion sense. I'm sorry. Personally, I think that she is a gorgeous girl with the wrong stylist. And I think that's the same way about Candy, Tiny, and Tamika. All 4 of those ladies are 100% beautiful dimes. They are 10s across the board. But their styling, no ma'am. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. But when Tamika called Rocky Edward stealing hands, I had to rewind and listen again. I said, girl, that is perfect. Edward stealing hands. Do not collect, go, and head straight to jail, you thieving bitch. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. Rocky is a thief. I am sick of him. I'm sick of him. Now listen, they have that concert, and wow, those ladies did an amazing job. They may have had a crazy rehearsal, but they pulled that stuff together. They put that show on. That arena was packed. The fans were happy. And it's all about that. I said, if you guys could get together and put on a full-fledged tour, that would be perfect. And what they should do is every other night, let the other group sing their closing song. So if on Monday, Xscape sings Understanding, on Tuesday, SWV should be able to sing Weak. They should be able to put this together. They've done it once. You might as well give us fans what we want. If it popped up that SWV and Xscape were coming to my town, I'm going, period. I'm just saying, put it together, ladies. Let's make it work. They killed it. Oh, when Tamika tries to talk to Tasha, it just doesn't go very well. Tasha's not ready. She's not ready to have this conversation. Her and her husband have been called out for being liars and thieves, and she's not ready to hear it. She's not ready to accept accountability for it. And she makes a comment that she wants her sister back. The sister who was always there for her, the sister who was always supporting her, the sister who she wanted to become famous with. And I said, no, what you want is a lackey. You want your sister to stand by you and allow you and your husband to walk over others. You want your sister to allow you and Rocky to steal from the group, steal from her, and remain mute. That is not going to happen. Tamika has come into her own, and she is no longer going to sit back silently while you ruin her group and her life. You and your mama are toxic, and you need some help. I think all three of them actually should get into therapy, not together, separately. Once they've had a good amount of separate therapy, then maybe they can come together and get some family therapy. But right now, I think the best thing for Tamika is to keep on keeping on, doing her without Tasha and Rocky and Gloria. They need to go. This is a whole bunch of bullshit. And, you know, Rocky, you are no Coach Shaw. You and them little half-ass pep talks and pumping her up. You pumping her up to make her think that she really is Beyonce. And the truth is, no, ma'am. Get rid of those blonde wigs. No, ma'am. You are not her. You are doing too much, Rocky. What I did love is at the end, did you hear that? Weak has gone triple platinum. Triple platinum. And a couple of their other hits have gone from gold to platinum. SWV is killing it in the streaming services. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm proud of them. They also booked a tour this summer with Jodeci. Now listen, Jodeci of the 90s, I'm here for it. These recent Jodeci that I've seen, I don't want to be bothered. You know, Candy, Tiny, and Tamika, they are out here touring, doing their thing. And, you know, I'm proud of these girls. I really am. I would love it very much if they would have a reunion, but I'm sure that they will not. But it was a good show. This was a good season. You guys get in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.